Yes, sir. We're back once again. Another episode, Who's in Black Hollywood podcast. Man, I'm your host, Adell Henderson, representing for Real Times Media, representing for iHeartMedia, representing for the Black Information Network, man. Excited for another amazing interview, man. We got a Hall of Famer as a guest this week, man. A Hall of Famer. Man, this guy, such a historic career, introduced to him in the music world, N.W.A, solo records, the movies. Man, I'm talking about, wow, Friday, Players Club, the Barbershop franchise. But just I'm trying to go ahead and be elusive without getting to the name. I'm trying not to just flat out say Ice Cube, man. But I'm telling you, man, Ice Cube, historic career. Obviously, like I said, the NBA hits. I mean, the NBA hit. Well, hits against the NBA with his basketball league, the Big Three. We're definitely going to get into that. Um, his amazing 3-on-3 tournament that he's been doing 5 seasons in, man. It's kind of crazy that he's been doing this for 5 years now, 12 teams. We're going to get into the conversations with him talking about giving up team ownership. You have people like Snoop that came in and bought teams. There's opportunities as NFTs for people to get involved. He, made an announcement about, Big 3 sports, things he's doing with Gary V. We get into this conversation, man, talking about Mount Westmore, the super group that he created with fellow hip hop legends, E40, Snoop Dogg, Too Short. They're currently out on tour, doing amazing shows in addition to just so many other great projects. And, we ask him about, different things that he has coming up, but definitely make sure y'all check out the Big 3. That's every weekend, every Saturday and Sunday. He's giving this until September, man. September 4th is when the Big 3 season officially ends with the All-Star game, man. But if you guys can't make it out, if you weren't able to get out to any the locations, this year the schedule took the Big 3 to Chicago, took the Big 3 to Dallas, Atlanta, Bahamas. Cuba's doing amazing things, man. But every Saturday and Sunday, make sure CBS, check them out. Big 3 YouTube channel, big3.com. That's BIG, the number 3.com to get any information on the Big 3, where they're at, where the games are being played, where you can watch them. Make sure you support Cube so he can continue to give us, this basketball fix that we've been missing. NFL, NBA season is over. NFL season going to go ahead and transition right in. But man, we're going to get right into this, man. This conversation with my big homie, man, the one and only Mr. Jackson, O'Shea Jackson, Ice Cube. Check this out, man. Cool, man. Let's man, we about to jump right in it, man. Appreciate you. Got the young legend. The young legend, man. It's like you still a young cat, man. I remember years ago, man, standing on the red carpet, out in Glendale. I think it was out in Glendale, man, at the Source Awards, man. I don't even think it was 40 years old. You're getting a Lifetime Achievement Award at the Source Awards, man. So
yeah, I remember that.
You remember that? You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
it's been,
I told him, I said, I hope y'all give out 2 of these because I still got a lifetime of work to do.
exactly, man. So man, we got Mr. O'Shea Jackson, Ice Cube, man. Been legendary for a long time, brother. For a
Thank you.
long time. And
yeah, just doing what I feel, and going with my gut, and it's gotten me this far. So
absolutely, man. And so you broke in, and it's just like, dude, you talking about having more time to do more things, to bring you back for additional accolades, like the Lifetime Achievement Award, man. It's like, dude, you're like, I don't even know how many lifetimes you own right now, because you entered the world, man, as far as like the world to us, as a musician, just N.W.A, man, all of the solo projects, all of the projects, with your label and breaking artists and putting artists on. And from there, man, the movies, undeniable. It's like a whole different career, man. And it's like now we're in this basketball space. It's like the Big Three, season 5. It's like we're already at season 5, bro.
Yeah, man. Some people have been playing in the league 5 years already. It's amazing, and we should be at season 6 if we didn't have to shut it down for the pandemic. It took a lot of momentum away. We got it. We got a lot of it back in 2021, and we starting off on a good foot in 2022. The ratings were great, and we're gonna just continue this trend.
And that's an amazing thing, man. We're talking about 3-on-3 basketball. Something that's always been super popular around the way. Something that we've seen. A whole lot of 3-on-3 basketball tournaments over the years, man. But for you to take that concept and I know that I've heard something about the origin, I guess sort of like the aha moment. I don't know if you've given it much thought even prior to this moment, but Kobe Bryant, last game, 60 points, Staples Center, and obviously 40 years old, 20 years in the league. And, it's like, all right, he hangs it up. It's like, man, he got a lot more basketball left. And that was sort of like the inspiration, right, for you to go for the Big 3?
Yeah, that was kind of the straw that broke the camel's back. We was thinking about the idea, all the way up until that. But it was kind of just something, when I say we, it's me and Jeff Kwatinetz, the co-founder. We was just kind of shooting the shit a little bit, you know what I mean? Just,
right.
We'd bring it up every now and then, what it would look like, what it should look like. It would be cool. Why doesn't pro 3-on-3 exist? And we call it Fireball since we've tweaked the rules to make it better than 3-on-3 basketball. We call it Fireball, but we just kept knocking that idea around. And when Kobe scored those 60 points, that was it for me. I was like, man, it's a shame that there's no way, nowhere we can watch this dude play or a fan, unless you got the inside on what gym he may pop up at, And I said, it's a million dudes out there that still got game and name. And in 3-on-3, it's not 82 games running back and forth. It's not 3 games and 4 nights. It's once a week, half court. And these guys that take care of their bodies and keep their basketball skills intact can play at a very high IQ out here. So that was the vision we saw. And we saw us getting younger. As people started to accept the league, we can then start to get younger and develop our own athletes like the NBA do.
Exactly. That's been one of the cool things, man. I definitely remember coming checking you guys out, man, first season. I wanted to see it, just up close and personal. Y'all didn't disappoint. The energy was crazy. I came, checked you out in Atlanta. And so it was just real dope to see, Steven Jackson, to see, Ron Artest and, Dr. J and all of these legends, man, that were on the court, and just legendary cats that was a part of the experience. But when you talk about the evolution and you making, adjustments in terms of just like who you are allowing in to the league, man, you just mentioned Fireball, man. You talking about, being innovative and doing different things to shake things up to make the experience even greater. And man, you at the NBA borrowing your concept, bro. For the NBA All-Star Weekend, man. What's up with that?
Well, it's only right. We borrowed so much from the NBA, you know what I'm saying? So
right,
we're doing things that's innovative. We're a test study to see if people will accept things. So I'm pretty sure they're watching what we do and borrowing here and there. They've been around 75 years. We've been around 5.
Right.
So they got 70 years on us. And so I think we're very complementary to each other. That's what I've been trying to convince the NBA and Adam Silver. So many owners love us. So many owners want to be a part of the big three, but they can't because of the bylaws that's in the NBA contract. So, we would hope that they would look at the big three as a complementary league and not competition. It's two different concepts. They're the pro version of 5-on-5 with a pro version of 3-on-3.
Right.
And we got a lot of their legends and greats as part of the big three, because not only do they own a piece of the big three, but they believe in the league, and they think it's necessary for the, psyche is the wrong word, but for guys who still want to play at a high level, who spend all their life playing basketball, and they still want to play in front of their fans right here in America. So this is a place for them to do that. We're on CBS, so we playing very high profile. We're on DAZN, VYRE TV, BIG3 YouTube channel. So the games are being shown all over the world.
Right.
And you never know what kind of opportunities could come from this for the guys. I see our guys in commercials now. I see them behind the desk on some of these sports shows. I see them develop their own shows. So there's all kind of opportunities that's still out there with the right exposure, and the big three gives them the right exposure.
No, you're absolutely right, man. You got Steven Jackson, who was killing, for you as a player, went on to coaching, and he got the hottest podcast out there right now, All the Smoke. One of your most exciting players in the league, Joe Johnson, man. Not only came in and set the big three on fire, but made his way back into the NBA. Which was a really big deal, and that's a part of what you wanted this.
Exactly. I don't want to cut you off, bro, but I'm just saying, and he, he's got this hot yoga business that is flourishing. It's because they're visible.
Right.
Getting like Mahmoud Abdul Rauf. He got his
killing,
jersey retired. He got his jersey retired, and he, just did a great documentary. And so some of these things, it may not have happened if he didn't reemerge with the big three. So these are some of our favorite athletes, and we just can't throw them away because there's no room on the NBA bench.
No, that's real talk, man. And we talk about evolution. You mentioned ownership. You talked about just opportunities. One of the new things, man, that we were all sort of waiting on. It's like you have this league, you had these 12 teams. This year you decided to actually allow outside ownership, man. So I'd love to hear about how that whole thing came about. We've seen Snoop Dogg, Gary V, the whole concept of NFTs, man. You're doing a lot more different things this time around, man. Please let us know how that whole thing, comes together and how it's working out.
We're just looking at our league that's not connected to cities. You don't see the LA Triplets or the Chicago Ball Hogs or nothing like that. So we got to connect to people. We got to connect to fans. We feel like fans follow players nowadays, since, with fantasy football, with, not knowing where your, favorite player going to end up from year to year sometime. We feel like this is the future. And so in doing that, you got to kind of start the momentum and connecting with these great NFT communities. Starts the momentum. These communities are very vocal, very active, talented. They come from all walks of life. So it starts to make sense to connect the league to, big communities that's already excited, and now they can be excited not only about what they do inside their own communities, but they can all get excited around the league. And now you got multiple communities, kind of trash talking and communicating and networking, and so it creates its own kind of ecosystem. And so, this is for the owners of the teams. But then you have these gold tier NFTs where if you want to be a part of a team or community, you can get one of those, and you get all the perks of being an owner. And at the end of the day, you can actually put them together and even get more perks and more things that deal with ticketing, deal with access, practices and parties, deal with merch, deal with voting rights, communication. So it's just and we're building it. It's not. This is something so new, taking things from Web 2 to Web 3, actually having utilities, things you can actually do.
Right.
It is a process. So I'm glad that we got these communities and these owners that want to take this ride with us.
Now, is it one of these like ongoing things? Because I remember when you first came out, you made the announcement, you'd let people know where to go, check it out this Saturday or Friday. Like, is it one of those ongoing things, or what's
Yeah.
how does that work?
If you join our Discord, BIG3 ownership, it'll show you exactly how to do it. You go to our website or our app, BIG3 app, and first thing pop up is saying if you want to be an owner. So it's definitely ongoing until we sell out all of them, and then we're never doing it again. So that's it's a moment in time.
Absolutely. Talk about a moment in time, man. I can't let you get out of here, man, without talking about, man, you got the big three, man, but on the music side, man, you out there with the big four, brother.
Oh yeah.
Mount
Westmore.
Westmore. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Talk about the experience. I know y'all having a ball.
It's so much fun.
Snoop, Too Short. Come on, man. An actual project, a tour. Come on.
It's too much fun. We've been knowing each other over 30 years. Some of us maybe 25, a few of us, but we've always been friends. We've always communicated, did music with each other, and to have to have a conversation during the pandemic where we all say, hey, let's create a super group. And, it couldn't have happened with a better combination, if you ask me, because we all are fans of each other. We all respect each other so much that it's just love and it's fun. And, easy is the wrong word, but you're in good hands. You're taken care of. Each song, having all four of us on there, everybody can pick their favorite. Everybody can pick their favorite verse or their favorite, waiting for their favorite MC to pop up. Or I just look forward to hearing everybody's verse come in and blend with each other. And so, we dropped this record in the metaverse, but we're going to drop the same record in the universe. So just give us a few more weeks, and then we'll drop it on everybody with some cool new visuals, videos, and all that.
That's what I'm talking about. I got two quick hitters, man, to get us out of here, man. You mentioned the word verse a couple times to make me think of verses. Verses is huge. I know people been asking you about it, You know, one of you know, one of my other favorite rappers of all time, man. You know, you know, our guy Brad Jordan, aka Scarface, you know, at one point in time on during champs was like, you know what, if I was to do verses, man, I'd do it with Cube, you know, but you know, it'd be cool if we played each other's music instead, you know, either way, however we could potentially possibly get Ice Cube and Face as a versus, bro. Dude, is that something that y'all have talked about? Is it something that you would consider?
You know, I don't know. I love Face. We just did a show together in Houston this year. You know, I ain't really thinking about verses right now. You know what I mean? I got so much BIG3 on my mind.
Word.
But you know, he's an amazing, you know, MC. So it would be great if it happened.
You saying it would be great? You ain't say hell no. That's we're gonna leave it there. We're gonna leave that there. You know, so I ain't mad at that, man. And last but not least, man, I know you got some stuff going on behind that camera, brother. What's these next things you got cooking?
Oh, you know, we just in pre-production, just you know, kind of polishing up scripts, figuring out, you know, lining up directors, and you know, just figuring out what's gonna be the next movie.
Gotcha. We already know, man. You got a loyal fan base, man. It's been following you since the 10th grade, man. You know what I'm saying? Been making rap money since the 10th grade.
Yeah, it's been a minute, man. You know, I've been blessed in the game. Appreciate all the support. Appreciate people that just, you know, understand my brand and what I do, and me trying to make sure I give people quality. You know, that's the most important thing. And support the league. We need the support. Don't take us for granted. Please don't take us for granted, because, you know, it's no guarantees. So, you know, we need your support if you want the BIG3 to be here 75 years like the NBA.
Come on, man. Let's support the BIG3. You know, all the information on the website with the big3.com, number 3, right? You know, check that out. Y'all got the young 3. Y'all be out there in the community doing the work. You know, that's something that, you know, don't get recognized and acknowledged enough. So we appreciate you for doing that work too, man. And
thank you,
everybody.
Jay.
Go out there.
Junkyard Dog, man, Jerome Williams be out there, you know, making sure that happened too, you know, with so many other of our players. And, you know, we get a lot of love from, you know, a lot of former NBA players that come out and help us.
Absolutely. Doing those clinics for the youth, man. I had to throw that out there, man. So, man, appreciate you, brother. As always, we got to go ahead and catch up on the next one, man. We got some unfinished business we got to do, brother.
Yeah, no problem.
Appreciate you, man. Number love, man.
All right. I'll holler.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Man, I swear, I always appreciate catching up with Ice Cube, man. Shout out to my girl Teresa Saunders, man, for you know, Flint Town represent for making this happen, man. She's always been super solid. Great conversation with Ice Cube. Make sure y'all support the BIG3. Once again, that's BIG3.com to see all the information. Get more information about ownership through NFTs. You know, seeing how you could participate. Make sure you support the BIG3 by tuning in every Saturday, every Sunday. They got basketball games. There's 12 different teams in this league, man, and they have so many different amazing NBA legends, you know, and upcoming rising stars that's probably going to make their way, most likely going to make their way from the BIG3, you know, over into the NBA. Make sure y'all support them. Big3.com. Check out those games. CBS Sports YouTube channel. Find out other ways that you can watch the games every Saturday and Sunday. BIG3 CBS. Very important to continue to support so you can continue with this league, man. So support him, all the different things he has going on. I'm definitely appreciative of my team, my family, my squad at Real Times Media, my squad over, you know, at Black Information Network. Y'all know this podcast is powered through Black Information Network, iHeartMedia. Very appreciative. Once again, this is the Who's Who in Black Hollywood podcast. I am your host, Adell Henderson, man. Y'all just keep tuning in, bro. We're going to keep on bringing y'all the heat. Catch y'all next time.